Hey, just popping in at the beginning of the video to say please subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. And by the way, all of this content was recorded live at twitch.tv/SciVTuber. So give me a follow if you want to see all of the stuff we do live. Peace out. I was watching these earlier, and I was like, holy shit, they're tiny houses. But I don't know if they're scamas. Like, could they be a scamas? You know, as someone who lives in an apartment, I think it's my place and totally my place to judge people's houses and say if they are weird champ or poggers. Okay, I'm already looking at this and they have a fucking massive ass porch. Right. You could have just bruh. You could have just built your house here and then made your house bigger. Your house could have been the size of this porch and barely anything would have been sacrificed.
Great to meet. Got a magical sort of feel to it. It sure does. And so
They're British.
We've got 32.
Gordon Ramsay of houses. H fucking roll! Bro, how the fuck? Bro, how the fuck is this grass so green? There ain't no way. That's fake grass. That's fake grass or something. Wherever I go, all the grass is fucking dead. Half of it's fucking... Is this what England is like? Is this what England... Yeah. Bro, wherever I go... Yeah, okay. You see this little corner here? Wherever I go, all the grass looks like this. And then they have all this beautiful, lush grass.
You sold me. Got me eventually. And so what was it that convinced you?
Their grass looks fluffy.
This isn't your original...
I mean, okay, but I think I've seen videos of people are like, oh, we're raising our 4-year-old in a tiny house. But it's also what happens when they're a teenager and they want their own, space? The fuck you do then? They walk 4 feet and then they slam the curtain to their quote-unquote bedroom, which is just a bed. So I guess when he's a teenager, he gets his own tiny house. Maybe? Fortnite Battle Pass.
We've got an outdoor bathroom, a beautiful outdoor bathroom. We've got a
Oh, I was like, is she just bathing nakey bakey just right there in the middle of the fucking wilderness? What if one of the cows comes up and just tries to eat you while you're naked?
Yeah, probably the add-on.
I
feel like the point of a tiny house is the reasoning I see for it, most of the time is I want to be able to move my house, or it's affordable, right? So why not just connect to that? Why not just connect that slightly? And then if you connect it, you have even more space.
Absolutely.
Because this one you can't move.
On the property that you're Airbnb-ing?
And it looks pretty affordable.
And of course,
I feel like this is interesting, but if I wanted a tiny house, I would just be man, can I get all I need is just my desk, my bed, and a kitchen. You know what I mean? I just want somewhere where I can be alone and then yeah, I can have my own space and just soundproof the walls and then just have my own place, you know? Well, obviously a bathroom and a place to do my laundry and shit, but it's I would just want my own little space, and that's why studio apartments are nice. But I just wonder what the mindset in this over a studio apartment is. But maybe someone has a plot of land, I guess, that they got from someone, and then they can just, these are probably cheap to build. I don't know, why not just extend them a little bit? Why make them so narrow when you could just maybe make make it like a cube instead. RV would be good, but RVs don't have like washing machines and stuff. It's kind of crazy because these have like fully functioning kitchens and shit. It's crazy.
Here in Queensland,
I just wonder what the mindset of this over apartment is sometimes.
Here as well.
I love how like
Just pretty much just finish that just for you.
I love how whenever I watch these videos, it's always like it's people talking about how, oh, you have so much flow from the house to the outside. I'm like, bitch, there's a door. There don't need to be flow between an outside and an inside. It's just there's a door and there's an outside.
And I do.
I wonder how much they got paid for this to be interviewed. Do people get paid for this type of stuff? I feel like they have to. I love how like the house itself is so aesthetic, and then you like look in the background and you just see like a random dirty old workbench.
And what about power here?
And like a random ass shed. I feel like that's the hard thing about some of these places is like it seems like their property is on like a steep incline, which probably makes it hard to build on these types of things.
Inside the home. Can we have a look?
Let's go.
Let's
Finally! Holy shit! Finally.
walking into this part of
Okay.
the house especially.
I do like this. Whatever this is, I feel like a pantry is kind of like having a door to a pantry is all right if you have like animals, but like I don't know, aesthetically it's so pleasing to me to have like all these jars of stuff and they're just in arm's reach of my kitchen. I feel like
Again, that white.
I feel like more than this, I would just like a log cabin. You know, if I could get like internet and my own little like area in a log cabin, that would just be kind of pog. I saw another tiny house video
and all of
where
the
they had the
just
stairs.
beautifully
like,
warmed up with the
So what they did with the stairs is they had the stairs open up from the top, right? But the stairs could also like be pushed in.
use of the timber.
And I think that works really well.
Raw timber.
That looks really cool.
We had a little ladder. And
I feel like the walls on this place have to be like super thin.
Got this big, nice Tassie oak handrail, and it does the job perfectly fine.
Air conditioning here too. That's essential for Australia, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
Like the insulation must be horrible.
Mainly in the summertime.
Amazing for Queensland, but we had
That dog is
winter.
holy
We
shit.
use the heater, but we haven't used
He is
It's nice and outside.
high as fuck.
Yeah. The kitchen is absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you. We love this little space. It really functions.
They got like the 1950s fridge there.
I love
Gorgeous.
The
tablet.
concrete sink looks so fucking ugly, I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
It looks like ass.
Couldn't find what I want to go overseas, but I wanted.
Look
something
at that
really-
thing. Look at that thing. It looks so fucking ew. Like if it was in the like physically in the cabinet a little more, yeah. But just it looks
Kind of
vile.
plastic place and a
I
purpose.
fuck with the rest of the kitchen, just not the sink. Yeah.
Painting anything.
The retro fridge is a nice touch.
Yes, it's a little baby one. It does the job. It's quite smaller than what we're used to, but we kind of just live
I feel like
a couple of days.
I feel like the retro fridge is like if you're making a tiny home, at least get yourself a nice fridge. At least get yourself a nice fridge. Like, do they really need this storage space here? They could probably just put this a little bit. Like, I've seen people with like corner cabinets that like open upwards for more storage.
It does the job, but yeah, just maximizing the footprint that we have.
And it really is nice having the nice big window.
I love how it always in videos like this they act like they make these meals every day and they eat the expensive cheese platter with all of the fruits. Like, you know they're just doing this for the video. You know they're just doing this for the video.
Here and yeah, feel like we're really connected and still one.
Yeah.
so that'll be my spot later tonight with an espresso martini, eh?
I love how they're literally. It's like proving my point. They're explaining.
Eating and us to be
They're
happy.
explaining to the child how to eat an expensive cheese platter
Really connected and still.
because it's his first time.
So that'll be my spot later tonight with an espresso martini, eh?
I'm swinging the fuck out of that food.
And the
I'm just
views
getting a
from this
pizza.
home really are something very special.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, if they don't have like a fan in here to vent out the smells, it looks like they have a loft right above the bathroom.
Oh, this
And if
is-
they don't have a fan in here to vent
at
out
that
the
sink.
smells, it's gonna smell like ass.
Yeah, it's just beautiful having that natural element and texture
Mhm.
in the room.
You have a really good sized shower in
Yeah, that sink is horrible. What the
It's really
fuck?
Big and probably bigger than what we needed.
That
but
sink is
it just
horrible.
really luxurious to have
Just
that
have a
in
regular sink,
Feels
please.
like you're at a spa. Now, the compost,
Just have a
it's
regular
just a little
sink,
pile of ash,
please.
Every couple of weeks, chuck it on the garden, done. So really low maintenance.
I
for
feel
us.
like everyone that owns a tiny house is so fucking extra.
If we're got mum and dad staying over, instead of them coming through the main door, they can just pop through here, and it's got two doors, and they're both lockable, so it means we can have that.
Why in the bathroom? Why in the bathroom? Why have a door and like an extra window in the bath?
privacy and not come through our home.
Very sweet.
Thank you. We love it. It's a really cozy little loft.
Mm.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's the best thing to wake up to a nice view like this.
The views up here really are stunning, aren't they?
Yeah, and just hearing the birds in the morning, and
I feel like
when it rains at night, oh, it's so cozy.
It's nice and cozy, that's for sure.
It looks like
it looks cozy, but like not having like a nightstand or anything to like charge your phone or anything.
you've
I don't know.
storage there.
Bed maximizing floor space. So this is the kitchen underneath us. So by raising the bed up, it allowed more headspace. But this little nook here, that's just the cabinetry. So we
I was seeing in other house videos, they're like, by making the roof slanted, it allows you to have a little more headspace. And it's like, why not just like move the roof up a foot or something? You could also do that. I mean, you could very easily just, move it up. They act like they have to keep these exact dimensions. Like, especially with this one, you're not gonna fucking move this one. So just move the roof up.
was more disconnected, and yeah, it just made it a bit harder.
It's definitely great.
Yeah, it looks like they have like a charger here and like a pseudo nightstand, but why don't I don't know, like I feel like that's just one thing that would be really hard to sacrifice on, just the space next to your bed, you know? Putting it above you just seems like it might fall on you
And, yeah,
when
it
you
just made it
sleep.
harder.
It's definitely great.
I'm really proud of us that we've
How-
come to that conclusion.
Okay, chat, we're all thinking it. How do they do it in this house with their fucking kid like right across the way? You know, like, come on. You gotta have like some kind of like separation, right?
Now,
I didn't want to be the one to
we're
say
living
it,
with
chat,
family
but I had
and
to.
able capitalize on
It's like you don't go in there and think, oh, the house is massive. Like, this is our home, that's their home. And I probably wouldn't change that either. So we just love it. I think there's nothing we can
Nah,
do.
we all think that sometimes. Like, you go to your friend's apartment and you're like, yo, how much do you pay for this thing? And they're like, this much? Like, how the fuck do you have such a big apartment for that much? Or, bro, you're paying too much for this shit. What the hell? Or like, bro, this place is huge, you know?
yeah, it feels just very
This tiny home was around $110,000.
$110,000 for this? What? Bro, at that point, I would just sell the fucking land and buy a regular house.
And so now the home is complete.
So it said 75K for in USD plus in total. That's still a lot. You could literally buy you could buy just a regular home with that one.
complete and you're all settled, what's next?
Oh my gosh, relax, maybe.
If you take out a loan, you could probably
Great
just
job
buy a
with
regular
the
old
too,
ranch.
So, but
And everything here just works.
I feel like these are really aesthetically pleasing, but it's also like you can definitely make this work, but I feel like it's you have to make a lot of fucking sacrifices for this shit. And like raising a family in this thing must be a pain in the ass. Like you can do it. It's like an apartment versus a regular home. You know what I mean?
Check it, check it.